WSJV, Channel 28. Now, news for Michiana with Mike Nikitas, Linda Kaufman, John Gallus weather, and John Hammer sports. This is NewsWatch 28 tonight.
Good evening. Dole and Gephardt score big in Iowa tonight.
Those were expected, but there are some surprises. Perhaps the biggest surprise tonight in the Iowa caucuses is the strong performance of televangelist Pat Robertson. Now, first you will see Robert Dole, who ABC has projected the winner. Then Robertson in second place, edging out Vice President Bush with about 88% of the vote in. Now, on the Democratic side, with about 66% of the vote in, these numbers you are seeing are for delegates to district and state conventions. ABC again projecting Missouri Congressman Richard Gephardt the winner, Paul Simon of Illinois second, and Massachusetts Governor Michael Dukakis third. A distant fourth and fifth, Jesse Jackson and Bruce Babbitt. More on tonight's caucus vote now from ABC's Jerry King in Des Moines.
Senator Robert Dole outpolled his rivals in the Republican caucuses tonight, but it was the Reverend Pat Robertson who may have won big here by finishing second. The former TV evangelist pushed Vice President George Bush into third place in a state he won 4 years ago. New York Congressman Jack Kemp finished fourth, and most observers figure that keeps his campaign alive. Former Delaware Governor Pierre DuPont was fifth. That may not have been enough. The others were a mere blip on the political radar screens. Everyone measures the results here against expectations. Dole was expected to win. Robertson's second-place finish could send shockwaves through the Republican Party and really throw the nomination thought to belong to Bush up for grabs. Over on the Democratic side, the process continues. It's much more drawn out, a series of alignments and realignments on the way to what will be a result. Whatever its shortcomings, Iowa's confusing caucus system has certainly tested the stamina of the candidates and their ability to put a campaign together.
If you're not willing to come here and organize, or you're not able to, why should I, as a voter, believe that you're capable of organizing this huge bureaucracy we call the U.S. government?
And after tonight, well, Iowans pocket the $40 million that have been spent here. And the candidates grab what's left of their wallets and their chances and head for New Hampshire. Jerry King, ABC News, Des Moines.
With us live now from Mishawaka, St. Joe County Democratic Chairman Ken Fetter.
Ken, thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. Richard Gephardt was projected to win on the Democratic side. Is what we're seeing regional support tonight, or is this some kind of real momentum that you think he might carry into New Hampshire, where Michael Dukakis is heavily favored?
Well, I've met Representative Gephardt. He's a fine young individual, a fine man. I think he's a representative of the Democratic Party, but I think it's premature. I think we're going to have to wait a little bit further into some of the other primaries, and maybe when we get into the Indiana primary, we'll have a better direction.
Ken, I'm wondering about the other losers in tonight, the candidates in places 4 through 13. Any guesses as to who might drop out before New Hampshire, 8 days away?
Not really, but I'm sure that those candidates that fell way behind are going to have to reassess their positions.
All right. Ken, let's look ahead a little bit to the May 5th or the May primary for Indiana. Have you got any feeling yet as to local district, 3rd District Democrats as to who they're supporting for president?
No, but I believe we'll have a little better viewpoint come the state Jefferson-Jackson Day dinner in April. I believe most of the top contenders for the presidential office will be in Indianapolis at that dinner. And I'm sure they'll be campaigning hard. I know there are several organizations going throughout St. Joseph County on behalf of several of the candidates, all eager and pressing.
Ken, were you surprised at all that Jesse Jackson fared as well as he did in a state like Iowa?
No, I didn't. I think that Jesse Jackson has made a message. I think it's being listened to by more people than it was the last time. And I expect that he'll continue to do well in the party.
Yeah, he has quite a unique campaign.
All right, Ken Fetter, thanks very much for joining us, the St. Joseph County Democratic Chairman.
Thanks Ken.
Again.
Thank you very much.
Indiana politics today now. Senator Richard Lugar says he is running for a third term. Lugar is a former Indianapolis mayor and former chairman of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. He says he's flattered to be mentioned as a possible vice presidential candidate, but his goal is to stay in the Senate.
On to other news now. No cause released yet tonight on a fire at a McDonald's restaurant that will leave it closed for 3 weeks. Early this morning, something started burning in the basement of the Main Street McDonald's in Elkhart, and it had nothing to do with overcooked burgers. Firefighters are investigating. Now, about an hour later, not very far away, fire engulfed a small apartment house on Middlebury. No cause has been determined yet. Fortunately, no one was home at the time. Also, earlier today in Elkhart, a voluntary meeting of nursing home administrators, some of whom turned away an AIDS patient recently. The meeting was called today by the State Board of Health to explain to nursing home operators that they need to prepare themselves for more AIDS cases. Administrators and other healthcare workers were asked to come, but the media was not. One of South Bend's older homes has once again become an historic landmark. Tonight, Common Council gave that designation to the Arthur Frederickson home on West Colfax. The home was already considered a landmark, but because it was moved, it had to be redesignated. The Frederickson home is in the process of being renovated.
General Manuel Noriega, leader of Panama, is saying the United States planned to invade Nicaragua in 1985. But tonight our government is shooting down Noriega's story.
Concerning U.S. invasion plans, that one is easy. Those are simply false.
Meantime, Noriega's American lawyers said in Senate drug hearings today that Noriega is being smeared and has not had an opportunity to respond. Noriega was indicted by a Miami grand jury last week for allegedly helping Colombian cocaine dealers funnel drugs into the United States.
Well, coming up, hope for highway improvements in Indiana, or is it a dead issue?
Plus, a snafu resurfaces over Avanti's headquarters months after the company leaves town.
It's the Love That Quality Spartan sale at Spartan stores. We put good things on the inside and sale prices on the outside of your favorite Spartan products, like 7 varieties of fresh frozen, microwavable Spartan frozen vegetables. Get 3 for just $1. And quality cheddar and mozzarella Spartan shredded cheeses are 2 for just $1. Love that quality and those prices at Spartan stores.
Jordan's Auto Mall is making a big deal over our new name. If we can't beat any deal by $300, Jordan's Auto Mall will give you $300. That's right, any deal, $300. No gimmicks, no small change. Now you know Jordan means business.
Lieutenant Governor John Mutz is hanging on to hopes of reviving a highway funding package tonight, a measure the House killed last week. Mutz says residents who want the roads improved should tell their lawmakers and bring the bill back from the dead. Meanwhile, Indiana Governor Orr is calling road projects for Elkhart and St. Joe counties dead in the water. At a meeting with business leaders today, Orr said the projects got the red light last week when the House voted down his highway bill, and he added that the House just wanted Republicans to look bad on the issue.
This is a technique which has been used now for 10 years to prevent highway work from happening and then blame it on the people that are in power.
Now, Representative Bruce Carter of Elkhart admitted some Democrats played politics, but added he thought that the bill was just plain bad.
That just simply doesn't raise the revenue needed or come close to raising the revenue needed for the needed improvements in highways in Indiana. I don't see how we can support it.
Well, the governor says he favors a 3-cent increase in the gasoline tax to fix the roads.
A verbal confrontation opened up old wounds today about why the Avanti Corporation left South Bend. As Newswatch 28 Sam Wyatt reports, it's an issue that just won't go away.
Avanti and a representative for the owners of the building were before the South Bend Division of Code Enforcement today. Avanti wants the division to declare the building unsafe, saying it was unsafe when they leased it and remains unsafe since the firm left the city for Youngstown, Ohio last summer. Avanti says it shouldn't be held responsible for the lease.
The building was structurally unsafe for us to conduct business in there. We had to find another facility that would suit our purpose.
However, an attorney for the building's owner says Avanti didn't make repairs to keep the property in shape.
They've sought the assistance of the Indiana OSHA, and now they're seeking the assistance here today of the good people of this community so they can duck out on their obligation and leave town without making good on their lease.
The issue was left unresolved today by the Division of Code Enforcement. An inspection of the building was to have been made earlier this afternoon. It's an issue the division's hearing officer says will have to be settled in court. Sam Wyatt, NewsWatch 28 tonight.
Well, we are getting some snow tonight.
We are, and how much? John Gallis has the forecast next.
Pete, ship 20 pounds of smoked Polish sausage to Stan Lenski in Warsaw. Stretch, 30 pounds of Swiss wurst to Zurich. Rush the smoked Italia to Rome.
Got it. We get requests from all over for our plump, delicious smoked sausages. But you don't have to go through all that trouble because Johnsonville smoked sausages are in your favorite food store. Try some. You will love them.
And send all this smoked bratwurst to Frankfurt for my grandma. They can't get the good stuff over there.
Bring your home to Pella.
Bring your dreams to life with Pella wood windows and beautiful new Pella wood doors.
Bring your home to Pella.
Whatever you dream of, from a sunny sunroom to a kitchen bay, we'll help bring your dreams to life. Talk to the window experts.
Bring your home to Pella.
You'll find Pella window stores in Goshen, Michigan City, and South Bend.
One leading corn soil insecticide says to apply in furrow for the best rootworm control. And leading universities say you get the best rootworm control with a banded application. We agree, because a T-band application of Lorsban 15G insecticide gives you the best of both. In furrow application and banded. You get the best control of rootworms and other damaging insects. T-band Lorsban 15G. That's corn security.
More and more Toyota owners are discovering the professionals at Jordan Toyota provide the very best Toyota service in Michiana. At Jordan Toyota, we've got more for you. Specially trained Toyota service people and the largest possible inventory of Toyota parts. Right now, for the low price of $69.95, you've got a complete major tune-up. This low price includes oil and filters. Compare anywhere. 6-cylinder, slightly higher. Whatever it takes, Jordan Toyota, Jefferson and Cedar, Mishawaka. We want to be your Toyota service company.
It's really snowing out tonight, John. Is this lake effect snow?
Lake effect snow, but not a lot of lake effect snow.
But it's coming down hard for a while. I don't know what it is right now.
Characteristic of it, but we're not going to get as much as we thought earlier tonight, nor will it get as cold as the last cold snap. The Siberian Express has taken a detour away from us, so that's certainly good. Anyway, let's look outside and see what's going on, and it is a bit wintry out and chilly as we look at the current stats with light snow falling in the area right now. This was earlier this evening when it was coming down a little bit stronger. But now the snow has tapered off just a little bit outside our studios. The temperature 20 degrees, winds are southerly at 10. Wind chill feels like 4 degrees if you were outside right now. Our humidity at 81%. The pressure is falling. And the high and low for today, 24 and just 4 above zero. But that's almost like Miami Beach for us compared to what we had over the weekend temperature-wise. As we look elsewhere in the region, it's 19 in Chicago and in Gary, both having light snow right now. Benton Harbor with light snow in 18. Indianapolis just cloudy in 25. Elkhart and South Bend and Fort Wayne holding in the lower 20s with light snow. Nationwide temperatures not bad at this hour. In fact, the coldest temperatures again up in the northern part of the country, 29 in New York City, 14 in Detroit. And Fargo, the ice capital of the nation right now at 12 degrees. And they have a wind chill right now of minus 19 degrees. St. Louis 33, a balmy 64 in Miami. Precipitation-wise, well, there really isn't that much going on. There looks like there's a lot going on, but really not. Southeastern part of the USA getting some light rain and occasional thunder showers, as is the Pacific Northwest. The heaviest snow right now falling in Montana and in the mountains of Wyoming. They could get another 2 to 3 more inches tonight. And closer to home, we're seeing snow in Wisconsin, Iowa, and Minnesota and Illinois. Most of this area has gotten about 2 to 4 inches of snow. And for us, well, if you live along the lake or in southwestern lower Michigan tonight, you could see perhaps 1 to 2 more inches before the night's out. Inland, though, nothing more than flurries. As you look at the satellite, you'll see this week's storm center that has moved on through the area. It's a one of the quick Alberta clippers, and it has produced light snow tonight. Behind it, another band of clouds will be moving in, so we're definitely going to be in a snowy picture the next few days. And again, Arctic air will grip the northern half of the nation, but not nearly as cold as the Siberian clipper that came through last Friday. The southwest, what can I say, a beautiful day there today, and in the southeast, it was mild. It'll be warmer there if you're venturing down to Florida tomorrow. Cold in the northeast, another nice day in the southwest. And for us, the picture in Michiana is cold with more snow. Let's look at our forecast for tonight. Flurries, again, along Lake Michigan, you could see an inch of snow, a low of 19. For tomorrow, clouds clear up, and we could see sun later in the day, a high of 28, westerly winds at 10. Tomorrow night, snow will come late, around midnight, with a low of 10 to 15. And then for Wednesday, mostly cloudy with light snow, a high of 20 degrees. The extended temperatures warm up just a little bit, ranging from 15 on Thursday to near 28 by Saturday. Friday and Saturday, lows around 8 degrees Thursday, warm to around 20 on Friday and Saturday. So again, not nearly as bad as the last system, but then again, it's definitely not a thaw either.
All right, John. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Coming up in sports, a new #1 in college and high school basketball.
And final preparations taking place in Calgary. Sports is next.
What's the easiest way to top a salad with Velveeta? Try new Velveeta Shreds. Finally, easy-to-use shreds of the great Velveeta taste no other shreds can match. That's new Velveeta Shreds. Original or Mexican.
Now you can own a home tanning bed from U.S. Mail Sun Systems. With convenient financing, this Dr. Kern Wolf Systems tanning bed can be yours. So why wait? Tan in the privacy of your own home today. And now U.S. Mail Sun Systems can help you set up and operate your own Tonomatic passive exercise salon. Tonomatic, the easy, painless way to get in shape. For more information on Dr. Kern Wolf Systems tanning beds or Tonomatic